Hi, my name is Jill, and I am going to try to help you guys get into crow pose. So this is an arm balance. It takes some arm strength and also some core strength. For those of you who don't know what it looks like, this is your crow for you. So it's one of the fun arm balances that I really enjoy doing. And some things that you need to know while doing this is that it is a balance, so you need to have a focal point while doing it. You are going to, if you can see, do a pelvic tilt, so you're going to bring that core in and pelvis in, and that will give you a slight rounding to your back that you need. And your arms are ideally at what am I doing? a 90-degree angle. So some things that will help you before you do actual crow pose are working on ab strengthening poses like your boat and your canoe, and then also arm strengthening like plank and especially chaturanga. So those are just some of the little helpful things to do before. And another thing that'll really help you before going into all-out crow is baby crow. So what baby crow is it's the same form that you would do in normal crow, except for it's on your forearm, so it gives you more area to balance, and you're also closer to the ground, so if you happen to fall or tumble, it's not that big of a deal. So for baby crow, what you're going to do is put your forearms down, and they should be shoulder width apart, and the way that you test that is you put your hands together like this, and if you can grab the crease of your elbow and straighten them out, then you're at a good length. So that's what I do. And then you're going to get your pelvic tilt and bring your knees up right under those armpits and just lean forward and take your feet right off the ground. So that's baby crow. And it's kind of a confidence booster because you're like, hey, I can do this. I can do a balance on my arms. I'm a strong person. So that's a good one to start before that. And if you can't quite do that one, just keep on working on it. And with more core strength and arm strength, you'll be able to get it, and then you can move on to full crow. So, for those of you that were good at the baby crow, next we are on to crow pose. So, what you're going to do for this is your hands are once again going to be just about shoulder width apart, and you're going to start out with them firmly planted on the ground, and then you're going to bring your legs on up, and you're going to have your feet directly behind your palms. You're going to roll onto those toes, and then just lean it forward and pick up one foot at a time, making sure that you keep your pelvic tilt and the round to your back. So one foot, and then the other, and then you are in crow, my friend. So that's it for you. And as I said, if you can't quite do these, you are going to want to do some arm strengthening and some core strengthening to get into them. And just a great thing about crows, there's so many variations that you can do once you master that one, like side crow or flying crow. And it's just a really fun pose that I enjoy doing. So I hope that I helped you. Oh, one other thing is when you are doing any sort of arm balance, you need a focal point. So it just helps you keep your balance and keep your focus on one thing. So what I like to do is I like to stare out about 6 inches to a foot in front of my hand, and that keeps the alignment in my neck nice and proper. What else? I think that's about all the tips I have, but I really hope that I could help you maybe get into a new yoga pose today.